A lot of people are pissed off right now. Dolph family looking at the Memphis justice system like a complete joke. You got a lot of people telling me, DJ Bless, when you are correct on what you said about the Govan Hernandez situation. I'm here to tell you guys, man, we knew what was going to happen with it. You can see what's going to happen. I think years ago when I started on the case of Dolph, I explained to people how Govan doesn't have the attorneys that a Straight Drop has, that a Cornelius Smith has. He has them real money attorneys. Now, whether you guys want to say it was Juk or Gotti who gave them those attorneys, that's with y'all. I mean, we pretty much can assume who gave Hernandez, Govan those attorneys. Now, there's a lot of things that transpired with this court case. You got to look at the jury on what they're looking at. The jury are looking at the state witness, especially the main one, Cornelius Smith, although he's tagged a rat or whatever. Some people in the jury would look at a man like that as no good, who's willing to say anything to help his situation out. He already told on Straight Drop, his own partner or whatever, hell, even Straight Drop own brother told. So it's like you got a lot of guys who look desperate for desperation moves, and the jury don't want to use their word as cemented facts. Then you got Yo Gotti situation where everybody think he's going down. I'm here to tell you guys Yo Gotti won. A lot of people don't like hearing that. Yo Gotti won. This is the difference between money and, no money at all. You get these public defenders and you wonder why. And here's another thing. Memphis shouldn't be happy because you displayed in front of the entire world that although there are breadcrumbs to follow, the justice system rushed this case instead of taking their times to get other people to talk, to get other situations to flip their way, or just do their due diligence and homework. It also shows you, let's pretend if Gotti was involved, but he did his part as far as cleaning up his hand and the moves that were made. Your first move is your best move. Hell nah, not in the streets or the court of law, as we're finding out. If you don't do no right move, you lose. And Dolph people should have an energy of disgust, an energy of just wow. Because we all know Cornelius Smith and Straight Drop didn't have anything to have this animosity to get rid of Dolph for no reason. Now, Straight Drop was in a group of friends, allegedly, who stole PRE change before. Straight Drop was cool with Dolph, but then things transpired where you can say Straight Drop might have been one more motivated to do it. But what's the case of Cornelius? That right there should show everybody it was a hitman plug-and-play situation for a person to be dropped, and that person was young Dolph. Even the way he was eliminated, clearly dudes went for the money. Dudes went because they were put on a tell. But the state has to go with the actual evidence they got. So what evidence was presented to even get Hernandez in trouble in the first place? Now, I was supposed to do an interview with Hernandez. He did it with my boy Stan G, old man from Memphis. He got mad at my homeboy Stan G because Stan G told me too much things while I was live. I think this was around the time of Julio Fulio dying, and he didn't like that at all. He hit up, at least Stan G told me he was pissed off. He didn't want to do the interview no more, but he's still kind of all right with me. So I'm not mad I didn't do the interview with Hernandez, because Hernandez was flipping out during this time because he's emotional himself. His daughter died, a lot of cash. The rapper from Memphis, she died in Texas. I don't know if it was Houston or Dallas, but she unfortunately lost her life. A lot of people attributed that to Hernandez, Govan, and the Young Dolph situation as get back. So a whole lot of people done felt the wrath of get back, justice, revenge. And I feel like no matter where Hernandez, Govan goes to, money is something wonderful that could be shared across the world and follow you. So he's going to be followed for a long time, a very long time. It's one of those things you got to get the good and the bad and preserve what you could. But the justice has failed again. This is a known thing in Memphis. I don't know why people are losing their minds. You should pay attention to the distractors and understand what this case was going to be. Look, I just want to tell y'all, keep your heads up, man. You Dolph fans, you know what this move was. And You can't get mad at a system that was never made to get you proper justice. They feel like they got enough people in trouble like Cornelius and Straight Drop. They look good for the case. Certain people are going to get promoted, the notoriety they got. That's why they really do these public cases. So just wanted to tell you guys the truth, man. Pick your head up. Yo Gotti won. Whether you get mad at me or not, Yo Gotti won. Don't get mad at Bless One. I've been telling you guys that. You guys don't listen. You let your emotions get involved. And we might think we know who's guilty. And even if that person is guilty, it's what the state could prove.